Hello Libra, welcome to your May 2022 reading. So it is currently literally almost 12 a.m. here and I haven't been able to sleep. I've got the dishwasher going. I hope you don't mind the low light. Hope it's nice and soothing and relaxing for you, but we're going to do a reading now. I am not feeling tired, so I've got a new deck here. This is the beautiful the Wandering Star Tarot. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I've got a new oracle deck that I want to include in today's reading. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so also just want to let you guys know while I'm shuffling, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay, I am having 20% off. I'm having a 20% off sale on all of my Etsy readings at the moment. So if you are interested in grabbing a personal reading with me, you can get 20% off by heading to the link that I'm going to post in the comment section. So definitely have a look at that. All right, thank you, Spirit Team. So what do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for the month of May 2022. Absolutely love this deck. It's been calling my name for a while actually. And funny story actually, not story, but cool fun fact is oh, I love that death card. Look at that. Don't worry, the death card isn't something to be scared of. The creator of this deck is actually the girl who sings the Pretty Little Liars theme song. You know the one? Got a secret, can you keep this way? That's all I will say. Wow, Scorpio. We've got all major arcana so far, so this is going to be a super transformative month. Super transformative month for you guys, and I think I'm getting that some of you can feel it already. I'm seeing 11:11. I just paused a YouTube video and I've paused it at 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Two of Wands. So this is a time of quite a lot of changes, transformation, especially after a period of suspension, a period of sacrifice, a period of reflection, waiting, a pause. And I think you're awaiting this new beginning that's coming here. So it says on here, transformation, new beginnings, endings, change, begin again. So there's a lot of new beginnings coming, and I definitely feel like this Taurus solar partial eclipse that's happening 2 days from now, which I will be posting a video on those energies. So if you are feeling the energies here, definitely check back tomorrow. It will be up. We've got Pisces vibes here. We've got Scorpio. We've got Taurus. Okay, so you may be dealing with these people, with any of those signs, or you may have those heavily in your chart. But what does it say on this hierophant? It says ritual, ceremony, tradition, structure, knowledge, wisdom, the teacher. Yeah, so I feel like there's a spiritual awakening happening for you Scorpios. And with the Two of Wands here, there's a sense of progression, a wonderful sense of progression that's happening this month for you. You may be making new plans for the future, okay? What else does it say? Partnership, influence. Wow. But definitely progression after some sort of a spiritual awakening here. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. Wow, I'm really connecting with this deck. Really, really connecting with this deck. I only just got it today. Justice. So you took some time out, you've been taking some time out, or things have just been put on hold spiritually. And this was to balance things out. Get a sense of, I'm getting like karmic justice here, karmic balance. So this was part of your path, this was part of your plan. I feel like you guys are sort of feeling that as we're nearing into May. I definitely feel like the suspension has been happening this month. It could have been all year up until this month. But I definitely feel like you're ready to come down from hanging upside down, hanging in suspension. Clarify the Death card. And this transformation as well, the reason why I think it's sort of like a spiritual transformation, even if it's not necessarily inherently spiritual in nature, okay? It's very much a restructuring of your belief systems too. And look at this, we've got the Death card here with the skull, and the eyes aren't there, but what is? The third eye is. The third eye is there. So your third eye is awakening. This is very much an awakening. I mean, Judgment isn't here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out. Clarify the Death card. Tower. Look at this, there's the eye again. It says destruction, release, enlightenment. So something has fallen away, and I definitely feel like it's a sense of belief systems here. You're changing your attitude. I feel like some of you are just, if you're coming across this video and you've just sort of had your very first spiritual awakening, welcome. I feel like you guys have just really been reevaluating everything. But this month you're really coming into your own here. You're really getting a sense of like, I'm feeling like a sense of comfort about your new path and about where your path is going and how you're wanting to move forward. Even if it's not just necessarily talking about yourself spiritually, I feel like a lot has shifted within you. Something has shifted. I'm hearing Defying Gravity from Wicked, specifically. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm not the girl before. Defying Gravity is definitely your Chariot here is definitely your theme song for this month, Scorpio. Clarify the Hierophant. What is it that they've had a reawakening about, or they've had an awakening about? 13. Okay, I'm gonna take. Okay, so I'm not going to take the Five of Pentacles. I'm going to take the Ten of Cups because that's the only one that fell over. But it's about what brings you happiness, right? And you're removing a lack mindset. It's like you're finally seeing, you're acknowledging. It's not that you're not acknowledging the struggle that you went through. It's gone. The struggle that you've went through or that you've currently been through, but you also see how this can be transformed into a new situation, one that is in your favor. I just need to look up the lyrics for Defying Gravity because that's what this is here. One sec, Scorpio, bear with me. Yeah. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. I'm through accepting limits because someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I've lost. Well, it's if it's love, it comes at much too high a cost. Yeah, very much. Defying Gravity is your theme song this month, Scorpio. Ooh, okay, let's clarify the Two of Wands here. So, Defying Gravity, okay? So you're removing this lack mindset around your prosperity, around your joy, your contentment, your wish fulfillment. Not your, wish fulfillment, but your ultimate fulfillment here. Your ultimate happiness. And you're realizing, okay, I know what I need to do. I'm making plans for the future. I'm progressing forward. There's a sense of progression happening. So how is this progression being found, please? There was two there. I just want one. Okay, Six of Wands. Wow, victory, success. We've got the word glory on here, triumph. So it's like how did we get here? It's like, it's almost like it's just this awakening of circumstance. Like you were meant to have this struggle so that you could overcome the struggle. And the way that you are overcoming the struggle is it's because I feel like you didn't resist, Scorpio. I feel like you haven't resisted this change and this time out and this rebalancing, this realignment. I definitely feel like you didn't really resist it. At first, it might have been a little bit hard, and you might have resisted it initially, but where it mattered and where it counted, you didn't resist. So because of that, right? Because of that, you've naturally triumphed, and you were able to naturally see what is needed for this outcome. I'm just really getting here, like you managed to get to the fire in time. You managed to put the fire out. And the places that burnt inside your house, inside your tower, you took that as an opportunity to renovate. It didn't get the whole tower, right? It's just up here. You managed to put the fire out in time. And now you're like, okay, well, I wanted to renovate this house anyway, so I'm going to do it. So it's given you, really, you're seeing the opportunity. And it's not so much like, oh, well, I'm seeing the silver lining. Well, it is a silver lining, but it's naturally happening. It's like, well, I always hated that carpet. I always thought those walls were ugly. I always wanted to repaint. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab some Moon Oracle here. These are gorgeous cards as well. I got these today too. And so these are new. But let's see. Spirit team, what messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May 2022 in relation to this reading that we've got here? Okay, we've got promotion. Okay, so you may have lost a job or something, or specifically some of you may have lost a job or you didn't get the promotion that you wanted on getting specifically, but instead you got offered a different role, which ends up being something that you like a lot more. And bridge. So you're bridging the gap here. Let's get one more of these and then I'll look in the guidebook, because this is a new deck to me, as I said. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Passion. Yeah, you're realizing that, okay, so whatever had fallen away, like, well, now I have the opportunity to go after my passions. Now I have the opportunity. There's no excuse now. I'm going to do it. Defying gravity. You're defying gravity. Wow, okay. Let me have a look. So the first one. So it's a number 3. Give us waxing air moon. Okay. Here we go. As the moon reaches this phase in its cycle, there is more sunlight than shadow, and symbolically, whatever the subject of concern, more light will be shed on the matter now. It is a time for bringing things into the open, putting your cards on the table, or promoting your vision with enthusiasm, which is exactly what's happening here. This is a natural occurrence. When this card is in the current moon, is the current moon selected from the moon tables, the zodiac signs below give a further interpretation. Okay, not sure what that means yet. Okay, so let's move on to the next. We've got bridge here. Oh, just saw that. Okay, hang on. Mercury and Venus are very different in their drive to express themselves. They symbolize opposing views. Mercury is fast and versatile, while Venus is slow and possessive. However, they share the ability to socialize. Ruled by these two planets, this mansion is about a difference of opinion or ideas. The touching of the two figures represents the ability to form a bridge, to find mutual common ground and strike a compromise. Mansion 6 is a peacemaking card, and drawing it reveals the possibility of a harmonious outcome to a situation in which there has previously been great opposition. So I feel like, yeah, this is definitely talking about whatever had fallen away, whatever had gone away. And this could also be like your views, opposing views with someone or with yourself. Like you could have been in opposition with yourself around your views, hence why this spiritual awakening has occurred. I feel like you haven't really been too quick to judge a situation. For those of you who this is like more of like a work thing or even a relationship thing, you could have been at odds with another person, but now is really the time where you're able to see things from a higher perspective in all aspects, right? You're able to see things from a higher perspective and find a sense of common mutual ground here. It says the key phrase for this is bridge of compromise, suddenly finding something in common. So this is the silver lining, suddenly being able to defy gravity, suddenly seeing things from a higher perspective, being able to compromise, understanding that your beliefs around happiness were what was keeping you from experiencing emotional contentment, and being able to release it. And you're like, okay, yep, I see this now. I feel like I can overcome this. I feel like I have overcome this. I'm going to move forward in this way. And this is what this card I feel like is talking about. So let's get back to that. Passion. As the moon's light increases during this phase of the moon, the outcome of the matter in which you are involved in becomes clearer, and the need to bring it to the desired completion is extremely strong. So here we had, I've just forgotten. Goodness me, goodness me. One sec. Okay, there it is. So here we had the need to shed light on a matter, bringing things out into the open, addressing things that you had within you, which is this conflicting, opposing thoughts, right? And being able to find a solution here. I definitely feel like that's what's happening this month. I feel like you guys are here having this awakening at this moment. I feel like you might be in this sort of like opposing, you might even be at the beginning here, but I feel like this is letting you know that there is a sense of completion here. This issue now becomes all-pervasive passion. So you're finding the root of it here and being able to act upon it. Okay, so for those of you who this is a love message, we're going to be grabbing the Romance Angels cards. Spirit team, what do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May in regards to this message? Keep an open mind. Yeah, so you've been asked, like a call to action here I'm getting. You've been needing to keep an open mind about the situation. And I feel like you definitely have. You didn't sort of like act straight away, which is good. You were able to you were level-headed enough to become more level-headed with the Justice card here. And you're having like, you're having like a breakthrough with a huge shift and transformation with the Death card and the Tower here. It's like all of your belief systems about happiness and love and contentment is completely broken away. And now, because you were open to that, you were open to bridging that gap, and you were open to seeing things from a higher perspective, forgiving and learning. You're able to forgive the past, forgive yourself in the past for having these beliefs that were sort of like really rooted in like an ego. Like it was your ego ruling them, which is fine because you don't know what you don't know. But now you know, you're like, great, I see a clear path and I'm ready to challenge those beliefs. It is safe for you to love. So you're realizing that just because things aren't, especially when it comes to stability too, I feel like, this is, even though you're realizing what is rooted in conditioning when it comes to your beliefs and how those, which ones need to be challenged and changed and which ones can stay. And I feel like a lot of you are really just redoing that. We're gonna get some Moonology cards here. Spirit team, what do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May in relation to this reading? Yeah, don't let pride get in your way. So you're realizing that you're not being prideful. This is very much talking about ego. So you're like, okay, I actually see now how much of that was my ego trying to protect me, because the ego seeks to protect. Yep, new moon in Scorpio. We've got Scorpio, Leo energy here. So it's Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Libra. Okay, and Leo. And conclusions are within reach. So yeah, look at this. This is by the end of the month. You really, or even now, you might even be there now. You're successful. If you're wondering, yes, you are successfully going to release and work on those fears. And you're realizing that your ego seeks to protect you. So these beliefs were rooted in fear. And these are working through your fears, these belief systems. So good on you, Scorpio, because it's not an easy thing to do to face that part of you. We're going to get some Green Witch Oracle now. Thank you, Spirit Team. What messages do we have for Scorpio in the month of May in relation to this reading? Communication. So you're actively communicating your finds, okay, especially if it involves other people. You might be explaining to, look at this, we've got passion twice. I also feel like it's reigniting passion. So for those of you who you feel, we've got Pisces here, Leo here, who you have felt like a loss of lust for life, a loss of anything, especially when it comes to like relationships, just like a drive, like you've lost your passion, you've lost your drive. This is why. It's because of the beliefs around happiness and, you know, how you can be happy and whether you can be happy around these passions. Also got divination, so this is talking about you seeking, got Scorpio here again, seeking higher knowledge, higher wisdom here. So I definitely feel like Scorpio this month is a very, like, I'm really getting Sagittarius vibes here. Like it's very, it depends. If you're a Scorpio rising, what house will Taurus be in? Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. So 5, 6, 7. So 7th house. So for Scorpio rising, this very much works in. The 7th house is all about relationships, partnerships, dealings with other people. So this makes sense if this is like a love situation for you. Even if it's not, it doesn't matter. It can still resonate. I'm just saying that's a bit of a synchronicity. We're going to get some Divine Intuition Oracle. I have accidentally bought 2 of these, so I will be giving one away. If you're interested in winning this Oracle deck, it's an absolutely beautiful Oracle deck, which is awesome. I'm actually really enjoying it. Then subscribe to me here and follow me on Instagram so that you can be notified when I announce the giveaway. But the rules will be subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and comment down below on this video that you are interested in the giveaway. Alright, Spirit Team, what do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May 2022 in regards to this reading? Thank you. Let's get 3 cards. These cards feel very active. I feel like they have a lot to say. Other people. So yeah, this is definitely talking about your dealings with other people, but also you may be getting inspiration and or guidance from other people in your life. You may hear things from others, or you may learn something through another person, even unexpectedly. Confidence. So this is giving you a sense of confidence with your dealings with other people. Maybe some other people are giving you confidence. See other people, audible guidance. You might walk past someone and overhear a conversation, or you might have a conversation with someone where they're explaining something. I'm seeing grapes on the TV, on the Google pictures. So grapes represent abundance. Okay, so you may be having a conversation with someone and they say something and something just clicks and it gives you the confidence to complete this transformation that's wanting to happen. We're going to get some Saints and Angels cards here. Thank you, Spirit Team. What do we have? Scorpio for the month of May 2022. in relation to this reading. Thank you. Okay, then this one. Practice makes perfect. So you're definitely going to have the opportunity to reevaluate your belief systems here and live with integrity when it comes to them. Healing. Yep, there's lots of healing around your belief systems around happiness, and this is going to be a very healing time for you because now you're realizing, wow, the way that I thought things were, they're not that way, which means that there's opportunity there. There's so much opportunity, and it's going to feel so good and so healing, and so much abundance is going to come through. Let's get one more. I apologize if my dishwasher is very loud. This is kind of impromptu. I wasn't planning on doing this. Wise decision, yeah. So your spirit team is wanting you to know that it is a very wise decision for you to continue to reevaluate and challenge your beliefs. Because when you think about it, right? These beliefs, why is this video starting again? Yeah, this, you know, only good can come from this. Only good can come from challenging your beliefs, especially if they're outdated as well. All right, so we're going to ask for what animal spirit is with you during this month, and this can also be seen as a sign too. So if you see symbolism of this animal, that means you're on the right track. You can ask whatever animal comes out, you can ask your spirit team for that to be a sign about something specific regarding this, or just something specific for this month. But this is your animal spirit that is going to be a sign for you, potential sign for you. You can derive whatever meaning you want from the sign. Like you can ask your spirit guides for it to be a sign for whatever. All right, thank you, Spirit. What do we have? What Scorpio, what animal is with Scorpio this month? Just one. Just one, please. That was two. There we go. Elephant. Beautiful. So the elephant is very wise. In this deck, the elephant is a very auspicious animal. The elephant charges through obstacles. And this is exactly the energy of this reading this month. So if you see elephants, symbolism of elephants, you know, emojis, you might turn to a channel and you might see that there's, you know, an elephant on there, an ad or something, anything to do with elephants. You might even hear someone talk about elephants. That is your sign. Okay, Scorpio, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram. I do post daily free content over on Instagram, and don't forget about my 20% off Etsy sale for readings. All of my readings are 20% off. There are only a few of each left, so if you are interested in grabbing a reading, definitely head there now so you can get it at a discounted price, and I will see you in my next video.